All right, man. Aaron Glenn has, been extended an opportunity to interview for the Denver Broncos uh, head coaching vacancy. Okay, they just fired my man's Vic Fangio over there. Most people think when you usually go offense, you go defense, but I got a homie that's a Bronco fan. He want them to hire an offensive coach. They also extended an invitation to interview Patriots linebacker, former linebacker, and now one of their coaches, Gerard Mayo. Okay, so right now, it was some say per the proceeding, both head coaches will serve and more in advisory capacity this year, while sisters will run the team. Be interesting to see how Deuce Staley or Aaron Glenn or whoever handles. So basically, you know, the assistant's going to be hands on at the Senior Bowl. But yep, Denver Broncos reportedly requests to interview with Detroit Lions defensive coordinator for head coaching job. Now, uh, Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, and Sheila could say, nah, they can block that. All right, let's he be like, well, I'm gonna quit. You know what I'm saying? But they can block that. But since Detroit Lions will allow Lord Lions allowed the second most points in the NFL this season, but that has not dimmed the defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn star as potential head coach. Now, like I said before, people you can't go off. People say well, numbers being lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. They do. A lot of them points that was being scored on them was because the offense didn't do nothing. That defense was great this year. Since Denver Broncos requested to interview Glenn for their vacant head coaching position Monday, NFL Network reported. Then is one of 8 reported candidates for the Broncos job, which opened Sunday when Denver fired Vic Fangio. It said a former cornerback who played 15 seasons with 5 different teams. Glenn was widely praised by Alliance players this season for his honesty, defensive acumen, and teaching ability. Quote, there's that uncle that you always watch your back when you're young. He's always going to look out for you. Let me make sure my mic on. There we go. But he's going to tell your butt when you're wrong. Line safety Tracy Walker said last week, quote, that's AG. AG is going to always tell me when I'm wrong, but he's going to love me. He's going to love me in his own way. And like I said, it's a great feeling to know that I got a coaching staff that backs me up, supports what I do, supports my, I guess you could say, decisions or suggestions. Yeah, I can't speak for much. I can't ask for much better, honestly. Glenn was one of at least 9 coaches to interview for the New York Jets head coaching job last season when he was a secondary coach for New Orleans. Under his leadership, the Lions held 7 opponents to 20 points or fewer this season, tied for 21st in the league with 19 takeaways, despite having an injury depleted and talent deficient roster. It says the Lions lost starting cornerback Jeff Okudah and 2020 sack leader Romeo Cord to Achilles tendon injuries in this season's first month. Placed defensive starter Monty Rawi, Jerry Jacobs, Alex Anzoni on injury reserve in December, and finished the season with 3 rookies: Elefanu Malafanu, AJ Parker, Derek Barnes in the starting lineup. It says, asked about his head coaching aspirations last week, Lynn told reporters he was focused on being the best coordinator the Lions ever had. He said, if it happens, those things happen, Glenn said. But listen, this is a huge job that I have right now, and I want to be the best that I can be at it. And I want to be the best that ever came through Detroit. I want you guys to say that at some point, that was the best coordinator ever. That's what my goal is. He said, ask how to define the best coordinator ever. Glenn said, hey, I don't know. You guys have all the deals. You would do that. My job is to go out there and be the best that I can be. No Lions assistant has gone directly into an NFL coaching job with another team since Chuck Knox in 1973. So Knox, the Lions offensive line coach in 1967-72. Lions coached the LA Rams, Buffalo Bills, Seattle Seahawks. Dick Duran was the Lions defensive coordinator 04-05 and finished the 05 season as a head coach when Steve Mariucci was fired. The Bills hired Duran as the coach in 2006. So shout out to Dave Burkett. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Do what's best for him. I don't know. I was hoping they would list the 9 other candidates. I know Gerard Mayo was one of them. It don't really matter. So yeah, do what's best for him. That's the number one thing that I would say, man. Do what's best for you, man. If this is an opportunity that you want, so be it. But Denver got an offensive problem. So that's what's been put out there. Denver got an offensive problem that they have to solve. Hopefully they will solve. Let's start with the quarterback. And they had a hard time with John Elway and company. They had a hard time scouting for a quarterback. So they got to get a quarterback over there. We got the offensive weapon, Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton. They decided to bring him back. Williams kid. They got a lot of talent. They got a lot of talent. So I mean, they ain't like they talent depleted. You know, they just don't got the quarterback. So that's one thing you got. Same thing with the Lions. They got to find a quarterback. You don't find a quarterback, no matter how good your defense is. If you can't move the ball through the air, you're gonna have a hard time. Especially year in and year out. Uh, especially year in and year out. You know, being consistent. Like I said, great quarterbacks, have longevity and success and longevity. Great defenses don't. Defense win championship for the here and now, but to be in it to win it year in and year out, that's quarterback. That's great quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, Elway, um, Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? No matter how great the defense is, because you got to keep 22 people together. Plus the backups. Depth is very important. That's damn near impossible. That's damn near impossible. So I mean, it is what it is, man. Hopefully he make the right decision. If he leave, he leave. Uh, that'd be huge. Be the first coach that did so since 19, what they say 72 or something like that. So I mean, crazy, right? Real crazy, man. And Glenn will figure it out. And figure it out. But yeah, best of luck to him. Best of wish to him. Hate to lose him, but that's huge. They doing something right. Even with 3 wins, they're doing something right. And a lot of people are already placing high expectations on the Lions. I do the season wrap up today. I forgot the national championship came on yesterday, and the Pistons came on, got a big win versus Jazz. But it is what it is, and that's why you got to have a defensive assistant that's learning from Aaron Glenn, and you prepping him to take over. So, like I said, out of the non-candidates, see if I can find them. 1 second. Hold on. Let's see if we can find him. He'd be going up at least against Gerard Mayo. So, okay. So apparently they interviewed 9 coaches. New England's Patriots linebacker coach Rod Mayo, Green Bay Packers offensive coordinator Daniel Hackett, quarterback coach Luke Gadsey, Kansas City offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy, Eagles defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon, Rams offensive coordinator Kevin O'Neill, Lions defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinators, both coordinators, excuse me, Dan Quinn defense and Callum Moore offense for Denver's top coaching position that became available after Vic Fangio was dismissed Sunday morning with 1 year left on his contract. So there you go. Dan Quinn might be the leader in there. The Cowboy Boys might be the leader in there, but we'll see what happens. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist. If you have a business question, inquiry, response, or video request, hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There, all the links in the description. Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Scrolling across your screen, Venmo, CJ Good 313. Both usernames in the description. PayPal link is also in the description. Appreciate everybody financially support the channel. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button, the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications.